I want you to talk to the psyche of an average Nigerian that sees evil and still continues to vote evil leadership and bad leadership at their own expense.
We dey talk of say some people get sense. This man for Arise News today, he get brain, he get sense. The man don, in fact, men I just watch this video first. May we watch this video together. May we watch the video first.
I want you to talk to the psyche of an average Nigerian that sees evil and still continues to vote evil leadership and bad leadership at their own expense.
That speaks to what I said earlier, that we the people are also responsible. Poor youths that have no job yesterday have been employed by some political parties, to be part of the campaign. What are they teaching them to do? They are teaching them to use the internet to tell lies, to spread falsehood, to put up crazy pictures of their opponents and things like that. And so those are the people you call leaders of tomorrow. The current generation of leaders is training future leaders to be liars because they are poor and they can be used and expanded. In other words, we are weaponizing poverty more and more in this country. And I repeat what I said before, Rufai. That report came out more than 3 or 4 weeks ago. No presidential candidate, and I think I repeat, if I can be corrected, no presidential candidate has spoken about that report. No member of the House of Assembly that represents these same poor people has spoken to that report. Instead, they are quarreling, fighting only in the areas that is of interest to them. They need money, they need it big time for their re-election. And the fact that Emefiele's regime is depriving them of that, it's war. But the poverty of their own people, the people who elected them, they care very little about it. So, what do you expect the poor youths to do? They need to survive. And so, look, Rufai, I think if I've not said it on this station, I've said it before. If you see me on the street and you say to me, go and destroy or go and burn down that building, first of all, I'll look at myself. If I have no idea of where my meal is coming from today and I'm not guaranteed of a meal tomorrow, even for 1, 2, 3, 4,000, I'll go and burn down that building. But if I'm gainfully employed and I'm going to work and I know that at the end of the year, at the end of the month, I'll be paid and I can survive, certainly I will tell the guy you are crazy. But in a situation where I have no idea where my next meal is coming from, and somebody comes and offers me a job, any type of job at all, why do you think it's easy to recruit people to do evil in this country? Go around this country, Rufai. Go around this country, Rufai. You can, in almost every state of this country, you actually can raise 1,000 people from anywhere to help you do whatever you want to do.
Ambassador Keshi, we have very limited time left, so very briefly, 2 questions. One is, you talked about the local governments, how to develop capacity. How do we develop capacity at the local government level? Considering the fact that most of the people who become local government chairmen or local government councillors, they are either retired thugs or area boys of the sitting governors. How do we develop that capacity if we don't address the leadership recruitment process? Then secondly, on the foreign policy front, foreign relations front, which is your major constituency, there has been some talk this week about Chatham House and the appearance of the APC presidential candidate there. What do you think of that? Do you think it's standard practice in an international forum like that for questions to be allocated, to be shared, to be distributed? You know the rest of the details already in the public domain.
Ruben, I just watched on my way here a clips by Mr. Macaroni, and I think he graphically demonstrated the level that we have descended in terms of leadership in this country. What I find strange about what happened in Chatham House really is not what happened in Chatham House, but the quality, the high caliber of intelligent people that are defending what happened there. And as almost everybody has said, when you are going to an interview, you do not carry a whole chunk of experts to help you answer your questions. We are not going to recruit, we are not recruiting El-Rufai. We are not recruiting Wole Edu, and we are not recruiting the women leader. We are preparing to recruit if we decide to. If he passes the examination, we are preparing to recruit, employ Ahmed Bola Tinubu. But if Ahmed Bola Tinubu cannot stand up and answer questions, very, very simple, direct questions, then he's not worthy to be on any tickets, to be frank, to be candid. To be candid, he's not worthy. And I think anybody who defends it, particularly those who know it is wrong and continue to defend it, it is so painful when you see some people you respect, some people you admire, for whatever reason, come out and make this spurious argument that, oh, it is, it is collegiate. It is the same thing you hear when they defend Tinubu that he knows how to discover talent. Listen, I don't know, I think it's an insult to people like Professor Shibaju when you say that he was discovered. He was already a professor of law. He was already a son before he joined the administration of Bola Tinubu. You discover talents when they are young. Go and look at what the football coaches do when they discover talent, So you don't become Mongo Park that discovered the River Niger because no. But on your other issue, in terms of, local government, that is the real problem, Ruben. In 1999, good people with good ideas and brains, were reluctant to go into politics. And so the vacuum was filled by the people you described. The problem today is that they are so entrenched, completely entrenched, that it is difficult to dislodge them. But my take is we just got to continue to try to get them out one way or the other. It is going to be a long struggle because every year an outgoing governor make sure that the same people are taken over by his successor, and they become the new the kids on the blocks. So we just must find a way. The answer to your question is very simple. And good people who believe they have ideas should go and start from the local government, and that might just be the way out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. My people, una listen to this man very well, Abi. Jesus. This man na brain. Hey, God. See, Nigeria get assets. Nigeria get property. When you come to brain, Nigeria get people. This man just spoke in short. See, the kind of information when Nigerians they pass these days is very difficult to play jokes with Nigeria. It's very difficult to play games with Nigeria. See, now listen to the way this man talk. No be this, no be this way that they do us before. Thank God for social media. When I say that Mr. Macaroni, in short, that Mr. Macaroni, I go video. I go go upload that. I go upload that video because the kind message that man pass there is a direct signal to whoever it may concern. To whom it may concern. See, you see this the way this man talk. This man just break down everything. He said if Tinubu cannot stand up to answer questions, then he should humbly and honorably step down. Yes, that's what it should be. That is what it should be. If you watch that Mr. Macaroni video, you see it clearly there. You want to apply, it's just like you want to apply for a job. okay, and then you come to the interview hall, and then you submitted your resume, and then the interviewer after reading your resume, ask you some questions as regard to your skills and what you can do for the company, and all you could say is, I have people I can invite, they will handle that. Hey, you, please come and tell him, are you normal? Are you normal? Which one is people? You and who? Are you, how many of you are we employing? See, please, Nigerians, it is up to us to make decisions that will favor us. No be decision of say this one na my brother. Tinubu dey discover talent, Tinubu dey discover talent. Na Tinubu discover Fashola, na him make am san. No, person wey don read book from beginning reach till he become san, senior advocate of Nigeria, he never discover himself finish. No, when you don block road, I be think say if Tinubu no dey Lagos, Lagos no go dey produce governor wey go develop am. By the way, the Tinubu wey dey claim say na him build Lagos, na him the time wey he be governor, wetin and wetin he do for Lagos? Zero. I have been in Lagos now for over 20 years. Zero. I was a student then in primary school. Rain dey beat us. Na when Fashola come, na him begin dey rescue the school small small. What did Tinubu himself do? Make him name one thing. He dey claim Jagaban, claim Jagaban. Because even ordinary question wey dey ask you for UK, no see am answer. Person dey come dey tell me say, Jagaban is the real what nonsense deal rubbish. Please.